Post-election reviews are done in counties, also known as risk-limiting audits, before the state canvassing board meets to provide a check on accuracy and, in other words, to give more confidence to the results that were reported by the Secretary of State's office. So let's take a look at Dakota County, Precinct 4950, West St. Paul. What you're looking at here is the results of the post-election review. In the total votes column, you have the reported results. In the total hand-counted votes, you have the hand tally of the paper ballots that were available at that post-election review. In the total unadjusted difference column, you see that there were 185 votes missing for Donald Trump and 669 votes missing for Joe Biden. During the post-election review, in the next column, the total explained difference was 1 and 2, respectively, which meant that the total adjusted difference should have been 184 and 667. In other words, there were 184 missing paper ballots that had the vote for Donald Trump and 667 missing paper ballots that had a vote for Joe Biden. And the sum of this column should have read 863 for a difference of 65%. According to Minnesota statute, if the difference is more than 0.5% between the reported results and the total hand count during this post-election review, also known as a risk-limiting audit, then this would trigger additional post-election reviews. How would you as a voter know whether your vote, once scanned through on the paper ballot, was recorded and tallied accurately? One way in aggregate would be to look at the cast vote record report, which is a standard output on all of these scanners. However, as you can see from page 57 of the ES&S DS200 operator guide, if the election is set up to save no ballot images, that would be an actual image stored of your paper ballot as it's scanned in, the DS200 will not save any ballot images or cast vote records. Note that this is a feature specifically used for hardware testing and should not be used to validate the tabulator's mark detection accuracy during LNA. In other words, this is a functionality that is available for all of the tabulators and scanners that are used in Minnesota's elections. And if a cast vote record could be procured from your county for the 2020 election or the 2021 election or the 2022 primaries or midterms, then in aggregate, voters could verify that the tabulator count indeed matches the paper ballot count. And that would be a way for us to look back, for instance, at Precinct 4950, where there was a 65% delta, and figure out what exactly may have gone wrong there. If you want to learn more about post-election reviews, our election process, and modern electronic voting system in general, as well as what happened in 2020 and how we can improve in 2022, I invite you to read Selections in Minnesota